Hello, Sagittarius. It's Lulu, and today I'm going to do your spiritual conversation. This is for Sagittarius and their company. All right. Thank you so much for joining me here at the House of Oshun. You can also join me on Instagram and Facebook, where we do a little Java daily, and we also do indie reads on Patreon. Whatever. I just be, everywhere. All right. Now then, please keep in mind this is a general read. Everything will not apply to you. Okay. Remember, I do not know your life. I don't know your life. It's not a lie. It is the truth. I do not know you. Now then, take what resonates and leave the rest. Take what you need. Take what someone else that may be in close proximity to you, they may need the information. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. I really appreciate it. You can also go to Ashe Academy and download the free note taker template, as well as other goodies that I have over there for the free. That you can click that link in the bio as well. Now then, thank you for your love and support. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and get up in here real quick. Some of y'all were conceived when somebody said that. Let's get in there real quick. And boom, here you are. Now then, what do you have for Sagittarius in the recent past? What energy are they clearing out? Playfulness. So some of you may have been in a space where you were just enjoying life, enjoying yourself, possibly feeling good after a long period of not feeling so good, right, or doing so well. But in the recent past, I just feel as though you may have done a lot of dancing, you may have done a lot of singing, and being around or in spaces that really inspire you, get you fired up, get you to feeling more like yourself, being more optimistic about how beautiful things can be when you put certain types of energy into them. Some of you may have recently taken up some type of ballet, or it could be those bar classes. Those look like ballet to me. I really wanted to try. I was like, because they really be texting you to get you to come to try a class. And I looked into it. I'm like, baby, this y'all got to beat out what I got going on. First and foremost, okay? I'll go try it or whatever, but, I don't like wasting your time on my time, sirs, ma'ams, okay? But some of you may have taken up a new hobby, a new sport that really did bring a lot of energy into your life. You cleared out a lot of sacral energy by doing this because you have the heart chakra, the solar plexus, and the root chakra. Maybe you've healed after a surgery. I said for somebody else healing after surgery. But overall, whatever it is that you do with your hands, some of you are realizing how magical or how to express yourself. Maybe you're being more creative, because they do say, I remember a long time ago I read that, right, that people that talk with their hands are really very creative, and they telling you what they're saying and they showing you what they're saying and all that right there, right? But there's something with your hands, or the work that you do with your hands, that there's some type of light being shown on those. Maybe you have your gift and you didn't know how to work it or how to use it. Now they are showing you a different way of how to utilize your gift, right? Whatever it is that has to do with your hands, your arms. It's like from here up, okay? No, I'm sorry, here down. Seeing shit in reverse. All right. What is the present energy for my beautiful Sagittarians, please, and thank you? Existence. Being one with the one. After some type of, you had some fun, now you pulled yourself back together, it's time to go back to work. You may be seeing a lot of sacred symbols, a lot of sacred signs. Some of you have been looking further into some esoteric information, knowledge, or what have you. A lot of communication coming in from different types of celestial beings. But overall, okay, you are in a space where you are more connected than you have been in a very long time, and it's just that you are there's a washing over, but I feel like this is a washing over at night. Many of you may moon gaze, stargaze, or what have you, but there's something that is happening at night that you are being uplifted. Some of you may feel that you are not in your body, right? Because some of you may be in a space where you are experiencing a lot of what goes on when you are supposedly asleep. You are more in your actual reality than not, which has a lot to do with your soul's growth and your soul's calling. Because when you get into this space right here, Sagittarius, what happens is You realize what you are doing and how things are changing and how things need to go about in the near future. They're uplifting you and showing you something. It's like it's the equivalent of everybody sitting in a stadium of seats. You being your seat being pulled up, right? Lifted up out of all of these seats. Everybody else is still in their seat. Your seat is being pulled up in front of everyone and being brought out and lifted up so that they can show you what it's like, kind of like what you would see as Judgment Day, but not really. Because I think that we go through a number of those where we say yes to the process, one part of the process, one part of the cycle, and then we move forward. It's kind of like that House of Oshun. Just reading cards, Chad. Just reading cards, honey. What is in the near future for these beautiful Sagittarians, honey? Harmony, ebony and ivory, and together just harmony. 10 of Cups. Harmony. Feeling more balanced, more free. So some of you are in a space where, like, this is like when you come across people who are born again, whatever their religion is, right? They go back into who they were or how they were. It's the equivalent of, because this is what it reminds me of. It reminds me of when people are at peace with their process. They're at peace with themselves. And they're also at peace with some type of divine being, right? Some type of high frequency. They're at peace and they're in a meditative space. So that's kind of what that feels like, because they're clearing out your third eye. Some of you are only going to be able to see, and I know this might suck for some of y'all. I've been there, done that, man. I'm telling you. And every level you realize, like, yeah, it don't matter no way. But it was fun, right? This is being cleared out so that you can connect. I think that it's like your radar is going to be different. What it is that you are connected to is about to be different. So what's happening is you won't be able to connect to you won't be able to see or connect to things that don't have nothing to do with where you are in this space. When you were exalted and brought out to the forefront so that you could review the way that you do things and where you are about to go. Like, this is being revealed to you, right? And so with this 10 of Cups and these dolphins clearing out this energy up here, right? It's not funny, but I get it though, because what happens is when you get cleared out like that, you realize, like, you have people who are born for certain stuff. That's just, that's just part of who they are. It's a polarity. You got people who are born to just do bad shit. Then you got people who were born to only be a blessing to people and allow everything else to be handled. They don't have to handle it because they realize that as long as they do what they're supposed to do, that will be handled. Anything will be handled. It may take some time, but it will be handled. Then you have people who are the in-betweens, where they can bless and be a part of the other side. They are in the middle of the polarity. Then you got those 3 different types of energies, right? Just to keep it cute, because it really expands further now that all of these different portals have been opened and we are moving more we have fast forwarded more into a space of what is instead of what was or what will be. We are there. I don't know what else to tell you. But at any rate, so some of you are realizing that you are on the side of you're in a space where you will no longer be able to pick up certain things that maybe you used to. You know how sometimes when you first start using your gift, whatever your gift is, right? When you first start using your gift, of course, you're on the ground floor. Of course, you are a trainee or what have you, right? And so what happens is you use your gift and you use it in all these different ways until you learn how you're supposed to use it, right? Even if you've been under some type of mentor or what have you, you realize how you are supposed to use the gift that you were gifted. You were born with, and once you start realizing that some of the stuff that you were doing when you were trying to find out, you can't do no more. It's like certain types of information, just nope. You are not allowed to look at that or look into that. It's like connecting even stronger. So it may be upsetting to some of y'all, but y'all will see why it had to happen. Why you had to be moved to a different department, moved to a different space. This is a clearing of sorts. This is something that was long awaited, something that was long overdue in human time and space, but this is something that was light years that had to happen, basically. It's just that to you, it may feel as though it was long overdue, but the space that is happening is the perfect timing because of whatever this is that you allowed yourself to be healed when it comes to your limbs. So some of you may have even been sick or feeling some type of way in the recent, I haven't even clarified yet, sick or feeling some type of way in the recent past and been in a space where you just, there's a lot of stretching. There's a lot of stretching when you go through this. A lot of stretching. You don't have to explain. Let me tell you right now. Please don't get in the habit of trying to explain what's going on, because you gonna have to continue to realize what's going on. By the time you realize everything that's going on, you're gonna be happy that you didn't even open your mouth to explain. But there's gonna be a lot of stretching and releasing. Some of you may even with the wringing of the hands will help, right? With the pushing it out, right? That will help as well, because there's a lot of stuff that you have to release if you're not able to move a whole lot daily. There's something here that is going to be a massive release. So the more that you work on removing or moving, getting into spaces of movement, it will help you it'll help you along a little further, right? So you want to just stay in that space. Okay, just clarify, just talking. What is this playfulness chair? The Empress. Living in the lap of luxury, being very optimistic, very open to what it is that you know that you are about to have to do. You have a fool's journey here. So you know what it is that you got to be real honest with yourself about. The way that you will go about this, I feel as though there's a lot of your, there's help here. There's one ancestor in particular, but overall they want you to go ahead and get into this playful energy. Don't exhaust yourself, right? So that's probably why if that's your recent past energy, maybe you're in that energy today. But if you are in that space, you want to make sure that you don't become so caught up with your responsibilities that you become tired, you become complacent, because at the end of the day you have something new. There's a new way of doing things, a new beginning. But overall, Zabumba Fu is right there. Excuse me. It's starting to clear, y'all. What is this existence card, please, and thank you? Look at that, the star. I told you, exalted, hope, renewal, strength. This is strength. That's something that you've been working on. The Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe there's someone at your job that even wants to work with you or wants to build something with you, or someone who had to go to Page of Swords. Someone may be watching you work, keeping an eye on you, King of Cups. This person may have gained a lot of weight here in the recent past, or this may be someone that you were with before, or someone that wants you, but you have the Emperor after that. So someone is watching you take charge of your life, take control of what it is that you got going on. Because of this death, because of this strength that you are exuding, you missed falling into a trap, missed falling into some type of trial or tribulation that would have sparked or allowed for the netting. When it comes to netting, that is being caught up in a net, caught up in the rapture of bullshit. I feel like you're very vigilant about what it is that you want. Maybe you are in a space where you are fighting off lower vibrational energies, especially with this. You got the Capricorn and the Knight of Wands. Somebody may even feel fortunate or feel like you are moving into some type of fortune or moving into a space where they are trying to keep you from getting into this Ten of Cups. There's been a lot of that type of energy going on. Three of Pentacles. Somebody you work with ain't about shit. Somebody that you work with may even be put on blast because of how they've been watching you and how, excuse me, okay, whatever. Scratch the side of your ass. Okay, start itching. I had to go and do that. I don't like this right here. That line is just watching over Zabumba Fu. That ain't Zabumba Fu. What's this now? It's a baboon. Watching over this baboon, and it's not like the baboon don't see it, but there may be something fearful about something that when you realize that someone is reflecting back onto you what it is that they want, how they want you to do something is what they are reflecting back onto you. They've been paying so much close attention to you that it is ridiculous. It may have you in a space where you have to move on from this person because it's like they are very dark. They are someone who don't want you to get away, not allowing you to get away. Someone that wants you broke, maybe a Queen of Wands. This person is scared they damn self. The thing is, somebody trying to scare you and they scary. somebody's in a space. Somebody or something is coming towards you that you've been waiting for, but you're going to have to let it cycle in order for a new part of your journey to begin. Make sure that you get your rest. Make sure that you fill your cup. Make sure that you move your body so that you can allow for yourself to not become rigid, right? Put a little WD-40. Oh, no. Little WD-40. All right. So there's some type of return to the past, return to pleasant times, a balancing of your mind, body, and spirit. After some tumultuous conversations, some tumultuous information, overall, you may have been in a space where you had some type of health issue or something to do with being under the weather, or remembering a time when you were under the weather and what that entailed, or how these people had something to do with it. All eyes are on you and your connection. All eyes on you and what you got going on. I feel as though there's going to be a new beginning with you and your family and friends. A lot of love is pouring in, but you have to not be in the same spirit of anxiety, this energy of overthinking things. Like your overview should not be overwhelmed by overanalyzing. Don't overdo shit. Allow yourself to just be. There may be a Virgo or someone here that you blocked, or someone that you cut off because of the way that they disappointed you, the way that they play with your emotions. Now they may be in a space of despair and needing to come back. They leave as a hermit, come back as a king of pentacles, wanting to balance things out. But overall, it's like, what do they really have to offer? Whatever it is, you want to put that up under the moon so you can see it good. That part. All right. All right, y'all. I love y'all. But I do feel like there's some type of offer that is coming in if you just be patient with yourself in your process. Allow yourself to just be, for the sake of just being. If you made it this far, drop a wand in the comment, because you're ready for this new beginning once you clear out this energy. You can drop a wand or something to do with stretching, because some of y'all need to get to moving. Get to moving and grooving. Get your body to moving and grooving. Get your to moving and grooving.